Hello, I'm Robert Euerle. Today I'm going to show you the world's largest indoor double-deck shooting range in America. Hi everybody, Rob Euerle here, talking about the birth of the 21 Gun Salute, the world's largest indoor double-deck shooting range in America. So let's start with the idea. Why do we even have this idea? I think the important part is understanding why we had it. And so we had 5-star range, which is 5 shooting lanes and a gun store to start off. Then, as things started to develop and get a little bit bigger, you realize you have an hour or 2-hour wait. And when people are sitting around and bored or leaving because they don't want to wait, what do? You got to build more lanes.
I'm going to give you a little tour of the facility, but we'll keep it quick. We have our 5-star range. We opened just over 2 years ago. So we're actually walking by some live fire right now, so you take a quick look at it. Real crazy, 30 yards indoor, largest in Northeast Ohio when it came to the distance, but we did struggle with only having 5 lanes. So once we met that demand and customers kept increasing, this is why we built the 21 Gun Salute range. And we do like to honor our military, police, and fire, so just want to make a little shout out for that. But moving through this area over here, we built a second gun store over here. So when you come over here, you can get your ammo, eyes, ears, targets, all this stuff over here. This is just your quick overview. This is just to get you on the range, help out the traffic from the main store. We have a gunsmith on staff. He's here almost every day, here to help you have a positive experience in the gun range. So let me take you on to the 21 Gun Salute range, which is the largest double-decker gun range in the world. Oh, let's not forget here. There's 13,000 shells on the ground that we put acrylic over, so you can have a wow experience when you walk into the 21 Gun Salute range. So glad you got a chance to check that out. In here, you're at the 21 Gun Salute range. So we're on the bottom floor. We have 11 lanes, 7 of them you can play games on, interactive targets, all different types of things. In here, you're shooting 40 feet. You got Megget system. I mean, it's top of the line. Not to mention, we could also take a shot of the air wall here. This is pushing air head to toe, side to side, 75 feet a minute. So when you leave here, not only are you breathing clean air while you're shooting, but I tell people that you leave here cleaner than you came in, which I think is great.
So what we did and what you see in this structure right here, approximately 50 feet wide by 100 feet long, putting us around 5,000 square foot, we tried to figure out what could we do. And so the conclusion is that we would put 11 lanes in. Okay, no problem, 11 lanes, that's a good size range. I think anything more than 10 is appropriate for a shooting facility. 5 was really tight, wasn't really good for the expansion portion. But say 10 more lanes, that's a gold mine. So let's say 11, that maximized us. But now I'm saying, okay, can I maximize the space because we are 20 feet tall? I think the important part is conforming to what you have to limit the amount of work you have to do with architects, with builders, with reinforcements, with structural, and all those different types of things. So the important part is, we said we're gonna put in 11. I challenge it to say, let's put in 10 above it. Let's make it 21, and that's what we did.
There is half-inch AR steel in between here, so you're safe. Clean. I mean, you can see the environment that we provide here. 2 shelves at each stall, so there's no tables in the backfield. We don't want people loading firearms in the back. We try and keep it as safe as we can, and we found that tables do create people loading guns back there, and we just didn't want any part of that. So we not only put signs up in every bay here, but we eliminated the tables on range 2 to definitely try and help with safety factor. So when you look down range here, you're looking at 40 feet. Top of the line, Megget system, everything's wireless, everything runs. I'll do another video all about the Megget system, but I wanted a little sneak peek of the first level of the 21 Gun Salute range, and we hope you join us to upstairs.
I think the important part is accounting for every inch of this facility. Like every single inch mattered, because if it's 2 or 3 more inches shorter upstairs than it is downstairs, which it is crucial to gain every single inch of the space. So when you're a little taller, you'd go up to the 21 top floor, which is lanes 12 through 21. and not feel claustrophobic about it, and I think we truly captured that. So by doing this, we went from 11 lanes to 21 lanes, and I think it's more about structuring the output here into the space you have and doing it to maximize it, and why not? The ventilation was gonna get turned on for 11 lanes anyway. Why not put 10 more lanes up there? The lanes we're already gonna run with 11, why not put 10 more shooters upstairs? I mean, you're talking a way to make money not only on 11, but basically doubling your revenue for almost no extra cost. I mean, all we had to pay for was an additional floor and 10 more lanes, which I get it. Yes, these carriers are expensive, but for the sake of building and this structure, if it was $500,000 more to put in 10 more lanes, but you're doubling your range income, that's how we win. We have no lines, no waiting, no kidding, because when there's 21 lanes running, we are moving people through the lanes. So somebody's always coming on and off the lanes. We could put a group of 5 over here. We could put a training class over here. We could put public over here. You could shoot all rifles downstairs, and it's pistol only upstairs. But let me tell you why. If you see behind me, there are steel plates. The rubber cannot go that tall. And most people wouldn't know. If you're gonna build a double deck, you don't wanna put rubber 20 feet tall. That's too much rubber to siphon through. There's already 100,000 pounds back there. So we wanna reduce that amount of workload, which we did by installing steel plates. So the steel plates are impacted by pistols only upstairs going into that rubber. So as you can see behind us, you might see little silver spots up at the top. That is where the lead may accumulate or slowly trickle through those rubber pellets to work their way down into the trap itself, but it takes the impact from the steel plate. So pistol only upstairs, rifle pistol downstairs, but imagine maximizing that revenue by maximizing the space. And maximizing the space means we went with 11, then we added 10 on top, and now we have the world's largest indoor double deck shooting range in America. So that is the fun part. That's some of the brains behind it. Obviously, there are a lot of architectural details and a lot that goes into it. Like, I had to really work with and measure, because this is an idea nobody wanted to secure. Like, the architect's like, yeah, we're not putting shooters on top of there. I said, yes, we are. We are gonna figure out a way. Actually, in front of me here, there are posts that actually hold up that whole floor. There's rubber ballistic tile, there's steel plate, and another rubber floor on top of there, so you cannot shoot a bullet through the floor to hit to either floor. So that's important. People always ask, like, hey, what if I discharge upstairs on accident into the floor? Well, let me tell you this, you're never gonna shoot through that floor. It's a 1/2-inch AR steel plate and then rubber ballistic tile on both sides, not including the rubber or the wood floor that's also down in there to secure it down. So there's a lot up there. A lot of thought goes into this. I could definitely go into this for many more videos, but I think I wanted to get you the foundation that we built the 21 gun salute by having a line at the 5-star range. When people come and wait, you know the demand is there. The demand is there. We wanted to build another range. We wanted to build 11 more lanes. Then we challenged it to 10 more lanes to make the double deck. And here we are today with the world's largest indoor double deck shooting range in America.